Gary, how's the first round back?
It's probably the happiest I've ever been shooting over par. I'll tell you that. At the end of the day, the goal this week was to see how I was mentally, and I was really, really good. It was pretty tough out there for, like, I think I've been here 9 times. I think this is one of the hardest rounds I've ever had here. And I got off to a rough start. I was excited and did a lot of breathing, try to slow everything down because I was moving pretty fast. So I settled in, especially the last 9 holes, and played really, really well. So a lot to build on, and like I said, I'm excited. The energy stayed up, focus stayed up, so there's a lot to be proud of.
What was that first tee shot like?
A little more emotional than I thought I was going to be. I took a little extra second, took an extra deep breath. Just here in Topeka, Kansas, hearing my name called, there was a time when I didn't know if that was going to be called again. So that was it got me a little more than I thought it was going to. But after a couple holes, I was able to settle down and didn't drive it very well and didn't make any putts. But outside of that, iron play was beautiful.
Is it hard to get back into a rhythm of scoring?
It was, yeah, it was rough. I've done a lot of work the last 6 weeks, but it's different out here. I was rusty, hit some poor chip shots, putting, I hit good putts. The speed was a little off. So yeah, it was. I haven't taken many 5-month breaks, and that was definitely a little more difficult than I expected it to be.
Did you have any expectations today, unrelated to score, but just focus, energy, the things?
Yeah, I try to eliminate expectations. It's hard to do, especially when you play in a result-oriented world. But I try to eliminate expectations, try to focus on what I can control, focus on slowing everything down, having the energy stay up, which it did, but it was a little tougher, especially from the start, than I thought it was going to be.
Just because you're too hyped.
Yeah, I was just so excited, and like I said, I got a little more emotional than I thought, but I was able to calm down a little bit.
Emotions not at all tied to UCF?
No, that was more frustration. That was more frustration.
Good. Thanks, Gary.
You got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
You got it.